What is up, guys? Lucifer Days here from the ghetto community, and today I'm bringing back some more college football gameplay slash commentary. Unfortunately, I did not win this game, but I wanted to post it up anyways because it's nice to have a good flow of losing, tying, and winning, all three in one, so you have a good old variety and it doesn't overdo too much of one object at a time. Anyways, what I'm going to talk about today is something that you guys probably heard of about a lot, read about it a lot, talked about it even a lot, but I just wanted to give my opinion on it. You guys may already have heard of this article, read it, and you may have already heard the same stuff, but this is actually my first time of hearing some of the information. So I just wanted to express an article. I'll put it in the description, but I want to talk about the Xbox One and the PS4 and which one, if you haven't already. You know, that's for the people who are still deciding. I know last week and the week before, or was when the PS4 and Xbox One came out. And for those people that are still deciding or getting one for Christmas or whatever and hadn't made their list yet, that is what this article is talking about. So I'm not going into which one is better or down in either one of them. I'm pretty sure they're both good consoles, but coming from my opinion, I've been Xbox the whole time. You know, ever since I was little, I had an Xbox. So obviously, if I did get one, I'd probably go for the Xbox One. But that does not mean I don't like the PS4, and I'm sure it's just as good. And it explains some stuff why it is in this article below. And let's hop into it. So, excuse me. The first thing it talks about is just the basic gameplay and the graphics output that it puts out, like the resolution and stuff like that. I'm going to read the first little section where it says you need the most power, and then I'll try to sum it up for you guys when I'm done. It says PS4 and Xbox One are very similar pieces of hardware, but PlayStation 4's hardware has more power behind it. Now, if you're looking for just the exclusive game libraries and other features of these platforms and basing your decisions off that, this really doesn't matter. You're not going to play a game because of the hypothetical possibility that would look nicer on a platform on which it would never be able to. However, if you do see yourself gaming mostly on third-party software makers, the odds are that the PlayStation 4 versions will obviously look as good than the Xbox Ones. Knowing that the Xbox One can only produce a native 720p on games like Call of Duty Ghost, as in a full 1080p on the PlayStation 4 on games like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and Battlefield 4. Though that doesn't make quite a difference to some people, that does put in a good differentiage to both of the consoles. So moving down to the next paragraph, and this is why it leans towards the Xbox in this paragraph rather than the last one. I'll just sum this one up. Basically, it talks about Titanfall in the Call of Duty series, like basically the shooters that are coming out for the Xbox One. On the last sentence it says, add to the fact that the Call of Duty and Bungie's new game Destiny will be available on both platforms, and it is clear, if you're into shooters, buy the Xbox One. So basically, the paragraph before it talks about Titanfall, which is only available for the Xbox One, and in bold it says never come out on PlayStation. So I guess, you know, something like that. In the next paragraph, oh my god, paragraph, it talks about Japanese games, and I don't think I got this far into it. I think it's on PS4 side for Japanese games. It says, while Xbox performs of platforms that have done very well in the West, Microsoft has simply never been able to gain a foothold in Japan. However, the economics of the game industry have hit Japan as hard as anyone, and now many of the major blockbuster games coming from Japanese developers often get released on both the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 simultaneously. However, there are still plenty enough exceptions. I don't see the dynamics of the Japanese gaming market changing very much with Xbox One and PS4 on the way. It's quite likely that the PS4 in Japan will end up with 10 times the installment base of Xbox One, and the fact exclusives will come out of that. And of course, Sony also has its internal Japan studio. So, both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will be region free, meaning that is imported games come out before they come here. You can play them on your box, but if you're looking for the system that will end up the most exclusive games from Japan, buy a PS4. And then, so basically this article flips sides from the Xbox to PS4, Xbox to PS4, Xbox to PS4, and then at the very end, it just says, if you read all of this and you still don't know, then the new gen consoles are just not for you. It says, if you gotten to this point and you still are not sure whether you want a PS4 and Xbox One, I think you know what to do. Don't buy either. Which is saying, is like, if these consoles really do not interest you in any way, or you just cannot make up your mind, you're better off just to not get one at all, or wait until you can make your mind of certainty of whichever that you want. As myself, I wasn't planning on, like I said earlier, I wasn't planning on getting the new games anyways. But if I did, I would have to go with the Xbox One. But even though, I think I might just switch over to PC and keep my 360, because all these, fights over PS, the PlayStation, and the Xbox, I think PC is where it's at. I think, really. And what I found out is one of the main reasons that in the past I know that people would complain why PlayStation is better is because it's free online. Well, that is no longer an argument. You still have to pay for both of them. So basically, it's really not going to be an argument anymore. They're both probably going to be the same. But you heard it here. Some of the things, I think it evenly matches an Xbox side to a PS4 side, and combines them both together as an ending paragraph to a great article. Like I said, I'll leave this in the description for you guys to go check it out. I kind of just skipped around a little bit. You can look about more of the Japanese games or whatever they're talking about, but yeah. Also, what I wanted to say was, thank you guys for 3,000 views almost. I'm at like 2,800, somewhere around there. And I'm actually getting the subs as well almost every day. So thank you guys for that as well. Also, if you haven't checked my only two music videos, Mike Stud Royal Flow or Mike Stud Just Hold On We're Going Home remixes, go check those out. Almost hit 1,000 views on Royal Flow and almost 600 on Just Hold On We're Going Home. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Loose for Days with Zach from the Ghetto Community. Hope you guys enjoyed this friendly article. I don't want any fights in the descriptions or anything, and don't dislike it if you thought I liked one over the other. Obviously, I was just reading the article and explaining some of the things that it meant. Anyways, so I don't keep rambling on and on. This is Loose for Days with Zach from the Ghetto Community. I'll see you guys in the